Alright, guys, welcome to Sensei and the Pupil. Today, I got Sensei Cray and Sensei Paul here.
Hi.
Today, we are going to be reviewing Kingdom Season 1, 13 episodes
Yeah.
ish.
A little bit of it.
So, this is about old China, in the 7 different kingdoms.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes us to one kingdom in particular, the Kingdom of Qin. So, this story is a lot. It's about a boy named Shin who wants to become the greatest general with his fellow servant Piao. Now, early on, Piao dies. Alright, he goes to serve the Kingdom of Qin in the castle, or in the, what do they call that? It's not a castle, it's
It's not a castle?
fortress?
I call it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I call it a castle.
Anyways, he goes to serve the king. He looks exactly like Piao. Piao is the what's the king's name?
Ying Zhang.
Ying Zhang. So he goes to serve the king, and his job is he's basically a body double
Right.
for him. He looks exactly like him. So, in going to serve him, you know how kings, everybody else wants to kill the king, get power, yada yada yada. So, while Piao is serving, he dies, crawls back to Shin, and then dies in his arms.
So sad.
So yeah.
Yeah, dude.
3
Jeez.
episodes of that.
Then after that,
It's sad.
Shin just kind of loses it, and he goes to take revenge.
Hmm.
So the first half of what we watched was basically Shin thinking he wants revenge, and then the second half is Shin realizing that Piao wanted to become this great general, and so he kind of, when they were both alive together, that's what they kind of strive for. They practice fighting with their swords and everything. And
It's pretty good.
Shin then realizes that and goes on a quest to become top general.
Hmm.
So this is the story.
Yeah. Also of them taking over, because
Yeah.
Qing Jiao, the
coup.
brother, what was it?
The coup.
Yeah, the coup of the castle and taking back power. It's a lot of like power play stuff,
Yeah.
which
It's
is cool.
It was cool.
Yes.
Everybody wants power. There's a lot of people.
I do like how they focus on Shin a lot, but then they also go back to
All the bad guys' plans.
like the power plays going on the whole show.
Yeah.
But really, we get a lot from Shin's perspective, somewhat. I like that aspect.
Yeah. Stepbrother's a piece of shit, huh?
He's a piece of shit. I think he's a half brother.
Half brother.
Half brother.
He's
Okay.
a half brother. Yeah.
He was the original prince before this guy just.
But it's like he's getting mad because dude, if you're the emperor, you can get any woman you want. Like I can make as many kids as I want with as many
I feel like there should be way more kids, right?
concubines. Like that's why. they
Maybe
have
there
that
will
term.
be more kids that come out for the other seasons.
Ooh,
Kingdom,
That'd be wild.
That would be
Mhm.
cool.
Mhm.
That dude gets around then, huh?
of course, he's a king.
No.
If you're not,
So-
you're a pussy.
So let's. What did you guys think about the animation?
Around the gripes, starting the gripes.
Autographs? I mean,
I mean, like it's the most
Yeah.
obvious
it's everywhere.
thing
Yeah.
in this anime.
Yeah.
Kingdom has been around for quite a while,
Yeah.
and it's been known in the anime circles. I've heard about it so long, and the one thing I always hear is, "Yo, the story's great, but you're gonna have to sit through some really, really jarring CG, like no facial expression, some EX arm type shit, some bad stuff, And I was sitting through it, like I had to fight through the first five episodes. I was really gonna make this one like my skip.
Mhm.
I've been waiting to use my skip, my Uno skip,
I mean, you halfway did it.
yeah, well, we didn't get it,
Realize how much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we watched 13, but I'll say this: animation's bad.
Yeah. But
Horrible.
No, there's no but.
no, dude, the story's good.
Stories. That's not.
That's what made it like, I could digest it because I was like, dude, you know what? Like this power play is cool. I like that. Like there's a good story. The stepbrother's a piece of shit. and he basically killed all your men, and it's a comeback. Who doesn't love a comeback, story?
But animation though,
That's horrible.
which David was saying,
Yeah.
is a problem.
And not only the animation, I feel like the voice acting in it, like in the
The English one was
the
really
English-
Oh, okay. See, I watched Japanese,
That
so
was
it made
really
it
bad.
bearable.
No, it was
But
bad.
what's his name crying was annoying. He was like,
What, Japanese
Shin?
Yeah.
In English, it was annoying too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like every
Yeah.
episode, first 3 episodes, like every few minutes.
Yeah, it was bad. So
I mean, I get it. It's your best friend, but dude, shut up.
You don't get it.
I don't get it. And then like the Ying Zhang's voice actor was like so monotone the whole time. Like he had no emotion, and maybe that's his character too, kind of. Like the prince, he doesn't really have emotion too much, but his voice actor was so. I had to go to Japanese, dude. I couldn't finish it in English. I couldn't.
So the second half of this anime is basically the, part of the first half. So the King of Kin ends up basically getting kicked out of his kingdom by his half brother, who takes over. And the second half of what they watched is the King of Kin getting back into the castle and back to his throne. So, and he wants to unite all of the 7 kingdoms.
Yeah.
So
Cool,
you kind of
cool.
get to see that plan, and you can see why this anime is going on for 5 seasons,
Yeah.
because I would imagine it would take a while to unite,
yeah.
all 7 kingdoms.
Usually with animes that have this bad CG, they don't last past the first season, and this has a lot of seasons, so people love this manga. Like I hear so much about reading this manga, and I never got into it, but people love this shit, so it's working. I mean, and the animation wasn't that bad. There was some fights that were drawn,
Mm.
but I just didn't like how they kept switching back and forth to like the bad CG and then a drawn piece, bad CG, drawn piece.
Like what was that?
Riding horses on CG should be banned from all.
What was
all
that
anime.
big-lipped enemy guy? Why was he so CG?
Oh, Wang Yi.
Yeah, compared to everybody else, he'd come in like,
Yeah, he
yeah,
was,
I took his head. You want me to prove it to you? And I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
yeah, I don't
Why
know.
are you so CG?
Yeah,
But I don't know. It's still a good story, like I said.
I don't know. Should we just do gripes first, dude? What do you want to do? 'Cause
We're just
No.
that was it. But that's not, I have more gripes than just the animation.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, I guess let's go ahead and
Okay.
get into what else you're griping about.
You did mention the English adaptation. I put that here. It's bad. Okay. Here's my biggest gripe, and it goes with Shin, the main character. Okay. It's an anime, right?
How he's beating all these
Dude,
generals and
yes.
stuff.
Oh, yeah.
We're given in the very beginning that him and Piao had fought 1,000 times as young kids, all the way through their growing up age. So
Man.
cool, I get it. They're pretty skilled in battle. I don't think you should have the ability to beat strong people that are 20 years plus your senior. Even this one guy named Sao Chi, when they were invading that side corridor part, that guy was pronounced as one of the best swordsmen in the whole kingdom. And Shin beat him. Shin beat him, dude, by what? Getting an angry boost because he saw his man get slashed. He got a
Talking about
power up.
the executioner guy.
Yeah, the executioner guy. Bro, he was touted as one of the best swordsmen.
Dude,
And Shin beat him.
B sliced him.
Beat my
Yeah.
man.
Lord B sliced him, and his movement got cut in half. So that's the
Oh.
only way that he was able to take him out.
Teamwork.
Okay, fine. I'll give you that. What about beating Muta? I mean, okay,
That's the
the tracker
Yeah,
that had the blow darts.
yeah.
What's so crazy about that?
He did fight him with weapons.
He just didn't finish him. That was his fault.
I guess if Muta would have used his blow dart, he would have
Yeah,
won.
he
for
probably
sure.
would have won. Yeah.
I don't know. I just felt like the battles were just kind of fantastical, and I get we're trying to make Shin the guy, but dude,
It wasn't so much him winning those fights. It's just him being able to throw off like 8 fully grown men. And how old is he?
yeah.
He's like,
Ooh, you guys would have been upset
13?
if you guys would have watched all the way to 19.
Did he beat Lankai?
that big dude.
Yeah, he probably did, huh?
He probably did.
Dude, what the hell?
They
bro?
because they increased his size though. He wasn't like
Yeah.
they kept scaling him up.
Bro,
I'll give him because in the beginning
Bruh.
he could only you saw his the head smashed to the
Yeah.
wall or whatever. Like, okay, that's his power level. He can crush heads.
A lot of ass pulls
All
do
right.
were in this show.
But now this dude can like crush bodies.
yeah, he crushed that dude's body with his fist, and he was not even that big. Long guy, the big white guy,
the zombie looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
bro.
So that doesn't make sense to me how like you can scale power like that. Like just throughout.
A lot of ass pulls, dude. Remember when those
Oh.
remember when those mountain folk got shot up with crossbows,
Uh.
and they're just faking they were faking that they were dead, dude. They got shot with crossbows, dog.
They're
Dude,
strong,
they're-
bro.
Yeah, they're savages, dude.
Bro, they all jumped up together like, no, y'all got shot with crossbows.
Yeah,
But a lot of ass pulls.
it's cool.
A lot of ass pulls in this show.
But it makes for a great story.
That's
So-
cool.
I mean, the moments were definitely cool.
Gripes? That was Gripes?
Yeah, is that all yours?
Is yours just the animation?
The animation, Shin being able to defeat all these powerful people just like
Yeah,
that
it's
with
like-
with only training of him and Piao.
Yeah.
Get
It was-
dogpiled by 8 grown men and then somehow just ah!
It's CG
He's
slow-mo.
like-
Ah.
and then he gets like all of a sudden, I don't know. Yeah.
Well, he keeps doing stuff like that, so
Okay.
you have to get over that one.
It wasn't the worst. It just, just
If it was drawn, it would have been cooler.
maybe, actually.
What about what y'all like about this anime?
So surprisingly, I was interested to keep watching by episode 5. Where I wanted to quit, I watched an episode and I kept watching. I really liked the progression of the show. Once we found out about Yin Jang, I thought that was a cool little twist. Then they had to like kind of make a mad dash to get to safety, and they were running away. They fought Muta. Then Lord Ching Wang, the guy who trains or was Yin Zhang all the time, he came and saved him. Then they had to find a way to go and attack the castle front. It all felt really fast paced. It all felt really like fluid. I liked the progression of the story. It's a good story.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie. It's a good story. So I was surprised about that because it's so bad CG. That's my thing. I got more too.
I would say that one thing I like about it is like the different characters that they
Yes,
bring into
good
here.
characters.
All a lot of these characters have like a lot of pride, and they all want to be either strong leaders or end up, and they want to get in higher power of some sort. Everyone's in basically for themselves, and I feel like that's how it probably is in real life, and I like how that's portrayed in this anime.
What do you think of Ching Zhao as a villain? The prince, the evil prince. Y'all like him or?
I mean,
He was kind of an annoying
he's gonna get his
villain.
He's not the kind of villain that lasts, in my opinion.
I'm sure the first season he'll die.
I mean, the fact that he has like a bodyguard like that, yeah, maybe he's like evil or whatever, but he's like a little brat too.
That's what I was gonna say. I just kind of like I don't like those brat like little kid,
You monkey!
kind of villains. They just kind of annoy me.
Just mean to be mean. 'Cause
Yeah.
yeah. I wish he was more cunning. Like I wish he was the strategist against them instead of just being this douche who just always laying like this. I didn't like him too much. Is why I brought him up.
Yeah, I mean, the characters are good, story's good, bones are there. CG just killed it all, bro.
It's like
But I love it though. Like it's a good story. Like it was very good. The progression of Shin having to actually like fight for real. Like he was just fighting to fight, but now he actually had to kill people.
Yeah,
and that
yeah,
fucked
yeah.
with them. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so glad he didn't get that thing that main characters do where they don't want to kill someone.
But he felt bad about it. But then he understood that in order to become a general of that caliber, I'm gonna have to kill
Yes.
motherfuckers.
I'm so glad he didn't become like this. I'm not gonna kill him.
yeah,
type
yeah.
shit,
It was cool. It was cool.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, whatever. But he's cool. Yeah.
Y'all have a favorite character in all this?
Yeah. You guys?
What's his name? Ken, my man. It's different in Japanese. He called him my man,
Is
Ken.
it B, my man?
But no, that was his name. That was like what he was saying. Like, hey, my man, Ken.
Yeah, no, I know his
or
name's not
whatever.
my man, but I thought it was. Okay, who are you talking about? Kin? Who's Kin?
The generals, the lieutenant, the one who's hitting on the queen. Dude, he's gonna get her.
Lord
He's my
B?
favorite character.
Lord B, I think is what you
Yeah,
mean.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah. But he calls him. Shin calls him, hey, Ken, my man, or whatever.
B, like the one that's always
Yeah.
staring at Shin, and Piao is like
Yeah.
in awe at them because they're kids. Yeah.
He's like a little secondary character,
Yeah. That's B. That's B. Yeah.
which is cool. But he's gonna be with them, I'm sure, for a long time. You know,
I could
he's
have swore he died from that slash to the arm, but he was fine the next second. So whatever.
Maybe,
Plot armor.
or maybe he's
Immortal.
no, he's not immortal. Maybe him and Shin are not in a group together, so like they don't really fight alongside each other. They only fought alongside each other to get the what's it called back?
Throne.
To get the throne back. So
okay.
them fighting together is not like really a ordinary thing because
Okay.
Lord B's station is like above
Right. He's pretty much what's his name?
Shin.
Right hand man.
who the King of Kin
No.
or his
the lieutenant.
the left hand or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Left.
no, not even. He's kind of like lower than that.
But I like him as a character just because I liked how he's hitting on the queen and they're gonna
Hitting on the queen.
the queen of the outlaws or whatever.
He was hitting on her?
The cave people, the mountain people.
He had like a crush on her.
Yeah. He
Oh,
was like,
okay,
why are you
okay,
so
okay.
red? And he's like, dude, I like that. Hopefully
Oh,
they
okay,
play with
okay,
that.
okay.
Maybe they have a kid together, unite people.
Nah.
No.
Nah.
Bro, that'd be so
He's
cool.
definitely gonna die.
What were we talking about? Favorite
Fake character.
characters? Mine's gonna be, the guy with the big lips. Is it Lu Bu Wei?
Wait,
Is that him? Or
Which
or
one?
is that Lu Bu Wei? Is that the one that stayed back?
with the big lips?
Yeah.
That's Wang Yi.
yeah.
Wang Yi.
The one that was kind of like,
Oh.
almost seemed like he had like a fruitiness to him.
Yeah, that's
Bad
Wang
guy
Yi.
or
Yeah,
whatever?
That's Wang Yi.
Oh, he's the bad guy, but he just took the land.
That's Wang Yi. See, we there's probably more that we didn't get to see because we didn't go 19. But
Right, but did you notice that he picked the wife and the people? I thought that was kind of cool.
yeah, he took Lord Chang Wang's wife and family, I think.
Yeah. Well, he protected him.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah. So if you make it to probably around episode 15, you'll get more of his backstory.
Cool.
See,
Um.
Wang Yi.
I fucked up.
And so I'll give you a little bit here. But basically, the king before this latest king, the little boy king, King of Kin, the king before him, I guess maybe his dad, somebody,
Okay.
he fought for someone who wanted to unite all 7 kingdoms.
Okay.
And basically, his king died. And so he felt like he had no more reason to fight because nobody else wanted to unite all 7 kingdoms. Like, kind of, it make like a whole peace situation. So,
This is Wang Yi.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they got the kind of fruity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, yeah, so he's not really on anybody's side.
That's
he's-
cool.
he's
That's-
more-
I get why
He's
you
more
like
of testing
him.
people until he finds the leader that he's going to
Okay.
end
That's
up
cool.
being
he can
on the
easily
side.
switch sides then from the side he's on right now, the Qing Jiao. He could.
Maybe that's why they gave him so much CG because he's so important.
I mean, I definitely thought with his just like always smiling and staring at things, he's definitely more cunning and like he has a plan of some kind.
Mhm.
I could see him betraying Qing Jiao and going over to Ying Zhang's side.
Well, so he doesn't necessarily betray him. He just like doesn't.
Help him.
Yeah, exactly. He just while the whole coup's happening, he's
He's
just
watching.
like, yeah, exactly.
I saw him up there. He saw what was going on, and he's obviously strong because he fought that Qing Wang guy and beat him on the horseback.
All right.
That's
And
cool.
people were scared of him.
So yeah, he's my favorite character so
yeah,
far.
I get why. That's cool.
My favorite is Muta. I liked him. I'm Muta. You beat Muta. You fight Muta. Like, it's cool. Actually, I like Shin the most, to be honest.
Right.
He's a cool character. Cool main character.
Okay.
He's stronger than everybody else, apparently. So at 16, whatever.
All right, let's get into our ratings. All right.
I'm gonna go first. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna give this one a solid 6.
I mean, it's all right. Like,
Great story. Just horrible animation. It's hard to even sit through the animation because so they'll be giving you great story, but then you'll be like, ooh, the animation. Like you'll be like critiquing the animation. Like man, it takes away from
It's-
the story.
It's unfortunate.
So I'm gonna give it a 6. It's definitely, I would say it's a nice watch. Well, not watch.
It's
a
not
nice,
a nice watch.
it's a nice follow.
Yeah.
So I'd be excited to watch more of season 1.
I think you have to really be an anime enjoyer to give this one a chance because there's something there, guys. It's just.
I mean,
man.
the reason why I picked it because there's 5 seasons. Like season
Yeah.
5, I think is going right now.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, there's got to be.
Apparently, it gets way better. Apparently, like CG wise, it gets way
And-
less.
If you get past the first episode, they're not hour-long episodes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also,
yeah.
Also that.
For sure.
Also that. I'm gonna give it a solid 7.
I mean, it's
I
alright.
wasn't really.
Like,
I put my numbers in. You know, I gave it a 1 on animation. I gave it a 10 on world building because it was a great world building. But then 35 plot because it's good plot and 24 characters, and I actually got to 7 on the dot. So I was like, oh, fine, I'll give it a freaking 7. I felt
Crazy.
the characters and plot were there, the setting, world building was there, the animation took it to almost a 0. I mean, but I don't rank animation super high in my rating, so I gave it a 7, even though the CG is bad. That's where I got.
I think the voice acting problems. It was good. Story's good.
You watching
6
Japanese
is
though,
fair.
right?
But yeah, no, but 6 is fair though.
I mean, it's
You
alright.
give it a
Like,
6?
Honestly, 6 because it's CG's just bad, bro. Everywhere.
So it's
Everywhere.
one above. Don't recommend it, right? Is that what y'all saying?
Yeah, I'm only recommending it
Okay.
because it's a good story. That's
Alright.
it. Like, hey, you want a good story, and you want to see character progression throughout the the
Okay.
season. Yeah,
For
watch it.
season 1, guys. By the
season
way,
1. Well, yeah,
not all the other seasons.
that's like half of season 1, right? 38
Yeah,
episodes.
for the first 13 episodes.
Yeah, the
Right.
first 13 episodes.
But up till 19 or 18, it's a really good story.
I know there's a time skip too, because like on the Kingdom page,
Well, it's got to be.
there's like Shin older. You know, like you see him older with the spear.
He's got to get bigger. They can't just keep him small
Yeah,
the whole
he's,
time.
He's older and like
Yeah.
so like there's definitely time stuff going on, and I like that. I wouldn't mind watching it one
There's
day.
gonna be other nations
Well,
too.
it takes time to become a general. You can't just
Yeah,
become a general. So like a lot of stuff has to happen.
I'm glad it's not just him as a kid. The whole freaking series, that suck.
there's gonna be a tournament style nation battle. Like he gets to meet
Mm.
other generals, and then he'll actually bond. Maybe find a woman.
Dude, he has Diao.
5 seasons.
Dude, you know what's kind of stupid is like Shin cannot tell like, oh, you guys didn't watch. So he misgenders another person like later on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so like he cannot tell what a girl looks like, I guess. So like there's Diao, and then later on there's gonna be another one
Oh, I
where
would
he
have
keeps
thought.
calling he keeps saying he, and it's like it's clearly a girl.
Hey, I would have thought Ying Zhang was a girl too. And Piao, but hey, different time.
Mm.
All right, guys. Well, this has been Sensei and the people, and we will see y'all next week.
Pew pew.